All right, here we go. This will be a best of 3 between the Yong Gims versus CTX. I'm CTX Rain, and here's my co-caster. Introduce yourself.
I'm Elezra. I'm one of the actually I'm one of the competitors, but I'm just gonna be showcasting or co-casting this match with CTX Rain, kind of ghosting the competition. Just kidding.
All right, first band is Shen, very standard band. He's very strong top. Cassiopeia band, that is it's a pretty standard band. I know that Minor AFK plays a really good Cassiopeia. And then there's another standard Morgana band from CTX. And then Maokai. CTX doesn't really play too much of Maokai jungling, or any Maokai.
I think that's just like an overall ban, just because Maokai is such a strong ganker.
Yeah.
Once he, especially if he gets his blue early game, he can just come in for like a level 2 gank from behind, mid, or wherever. Like.
Yeah, I agree. And then there's the Tarek ban.
Oh, that's not a very common ban. It's probably like a target ban.
Yeah, it's probably.
I don't know. What do you think of Tarek? Like,
bottom lane, I think he can be pretty strong. His
Tristana ban.
And there's a Tristana ban for Mystery, and he will get first pick. And he's gonna pick up Twisted Fate for Minor AFK for that mid lane.
Yeah, just this Twisted Fate is actually like super strong in solo queue. That's what I think. Like with his global ult, and you almost can't deny him in farm, because all he does is spam his wild cards, and he can just like clear a whole wave. Especially if you start off with like a red card on the melee minions, he can just like clear the whole wave with one wild card.
Yep. So purple team picks up Graves and Leona. Pretty strong bottom lane with that CC from Leona, high damage from Graves. And then there's Iron picking up Udyr, probably it is his best jungler. And then Potshot's picking up Elezra for support. Alright, I guess they're really thinking about their picks. There's Shyvana jungling, and Jarvan top. There we go.
Yeah, so looking at the picks so far, I would say like Alistair's a pretty good pick for support against a kill lane Leona. And, like he can, like Leona jumps in and stuns probably Mystery, who's playing AD. Like Alistair can kind of like peel for him, like just knock him back and like do that pub stomp thing. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, and they're gonna go run Malphite top. Deception is gonna be able to counter pick Twisted Fate in the mid lane.
Yeah, the thing about Twisted Fate is he's like super squishy, so it's kind of hard to if you can harass well and poke back in mid lane with TF, then he's a totally viable pick. But then if you're not like trading off well, then he can get shut down pretty easily.
Ooh, and Xerath mid. We haven't seen the Xerath all tournament.
Would be really good for that,
actually. Oh, actually, I have seen this. I caught the end of this game. That guy plays a mean Xerath that I've seen.
Oh, yeah?
I think Xerath is an interesting pick. If he could get caught in his siege mode and with the gold card, and then there's the free combo from TF, but he will be able to, if he uses his abilities right, he will be able to keep Minor AFK away from him. So what do you think about the top lane?
Top lane, Malphite versus Jarvan. I don't know about the Malphite pick, because I guess it's okay. It's a good initiate for like the team fights, but in terms of lane, I don't really see either party killing either. Like I don't see a Jarvan killing a Malphite, and I don't really see a Malphite killing a Jarvan.
Yeah,
unless
totally
like there's a gank there. So it's probably just gonna be like a farm lane. It's probably gonna be boring. I'm excited to see bottom because we got like Leona Grace, which is like hardcore kill lane, and then we got like Elezra, which is a great peel, and then Corki's got that Valkyrie and can retaliate.
Yes. Malphite Jarvan, I think we've seen this earlier in the tournament, if I recall correctly. Only game that I've seen it, Jarvan, yeah, they usually don't really get kills on each other unless there is ganks, because they both just. Well, Malphite he is just pretty tanky against the normal ADs, and Jarvan he's also pretty tanky against ADs as well with his abilities, and he is able to escape very well. As long as Herp doesn't waste his, like last time I seen him play Malphite, he played against an Aurelia and he kind of wasted his mana a lot. So when the ganks came, he really didn't have anything to use other than auto attacks, which meant the ganks weren't as well planned out as they were. The last time we seen CTX with that Malphite top, he did a really nice teleport into a dragon fight and ulted, and that pretty much won them the team fight there.
Well, I think if there is going to be any kill, it would be with Malphite and Udyr, just because,
yeah, like
Shyvana, she doesn't have very much CC. Like she clears jungle really fast, but well, she does. I guess she did grab exhaust, but I mean, like, aside from red buff, she's not going to really, hold Malphite in place, especially if Malphite turns 6 and like say Jarvan ults Malphite can just ult right out of his ult. So
yeah,
like I don't think Malphite should be dying top. And
definitely not.
But yeah, Jarvan does have that flagpole escape or whatever. So both running flash. I don't really see anyone dying.
Yeah, both picking up the TP as well for those team fights. What do you think about the mid lane?
Mid lane, I actually think it's gonna come down to skill really, because like they both have extremely long ranges, especially Xerath, because with his W you can like super cast his stun, and but then like TF, if he is getting bullied around in lane, he can just like I said earlier, just throw down his wild cards and pick up that farm. He's a really easy champion to farm. So is Xerath though.
Yeah. I think especially top lane's really going to come down to those junglers coming in and really securing the kills.
What I would have liked to see is like maybe after that Jarvan pick, maybe Udyr would switch to top and then have an Alistar jungle, because that would have been Alistar jungle right now is just really, I think is really strong. You saw him banned in like what was that latest big tournament? I think it was IPL Kiev.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alistar was just first banned a lot by a lot of teams, because he can just level 2 gank so well. He can like even like a flash pull or whatever and like knock him back. It's just so strong.
Yeah, his abilities are really good for those ganks. And yeah. So 13 seconds to go, and then we're going to hop right into the game. So what are your predictions for team fights?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see here. I'm kind of liking. Actually, both teams are really strong, to be honest. But I think I'm kind of liking. What's the purple team called? The Yong Gims.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like Leona's such a strong initiator. Xerath, if he stays in the back, like he's gonna be dishing out so much damage. And the problem with like Shyvana and Jarvan are gonna be hard peeling like TF and stuff. So like I don't know, Herp, I don't think CTX has a very strong peeling team. So
Yeah.
they have like Udyr maybe. Malphite is just there for a great initiate, but after that he can peel like one person.
Yeah, we have seen him ult in and really being able to effectively chase away the AD carry.
But yeah, I think it really comes down to whether or not whether or not TF gets zoned out first, or whether or not Xerath does. Take out either one of those guys, and the team fight could sway one way or the other. Doesn't look like there's gonna be any invades either.
I haven't seen an invade yet. It's been boring. They got close. CTX was going to evade the one game, but they hit the Maokai sapling, then they just backed out after a while.
Invades are the best. So much action.
Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
What I would like to see is like maybe Shyvana start their red, because they know that, or it's very likely that Udyr is going to start blue, and then the range AD is probably going to take golem, so like as they are right now. Either that or they're checking for red. So maybe if Shyvana just scouted their red a bit, come down by the race, see if anything's going on. She could have stolen red.
Well, yeah, what Udyr likes to do with Udyr, he likes to get that level 2, and then he likes to go straight for the invade onto the red.
Oh, looks like there might be a gank.
There's a gank middle. Flash. There's the flash, and getting very low, but just no ignite. If they would have been able to get up there and get that ignite, he would have been able to do it. And there was no flash commit from mid or AFK either. That also would have helped.
Yeah. If mid or AFK maybe flash ignited through one or two more auto attacks, that probably would have been a kill.
Yeah. And there's Shyvana coming in top lane for the gank as well. And there we go. Herp getting exhausted. He's flashing away. He is going to take a lot of damage, but I don't see him going down for first blood. Yeah, again, barely living with just 1 bar left. The bottom of the lane in the Gage. Graves getting very low. Going to get chased away. Potts is now taking a lot of damage from the Graves, and no first blood yet.
Oh, that's an interesting start. I just noticed Alistair started cloth ward, and it's not something I see very often. He just warded the one dragon and then got a cloth armor. So that ward's down for like, I think about 3 minutes, and then that lane is gonna be pretty vulnerable, because like Shyvana can come in from the side, or maybe could even loop around mid and come down from Tribush.
Yeah, and ganks won't be coming from bottom for a while yet. While Shyvana is going up towards her golems and maybe looking to do another gank on the Herp Derpster. And Iron coming for the gank on the Xerath. Xerath did not use his flash last time either. I like to see Iron start to swing around this way and come in through the back instead of just charging through the front. Xerath is in a really good position right now. He is staying pretty far back, only going up for those last hits and backing right up. Like top lane, Malphite used his has been using his abilities for farming and a little bit of poke, but again he is out of mana again, and Jarvan is still half and will be able to use his abilities for a lot of harass. And Herp Derpster actually is going back while Shyvana just came for a gank.
Wow, just look at the CS is so even right now. I'm just looking at it. Almost every lane is even. That's kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everything. Oh wow. There's a they saw Graves trying to TP home back down bottom, and then they tried to they forced a couple summoners. That was sweet. Good idea. Probably would have done the same.
I mean, Jareth's getting hit by those cards and taking quite a bit of damage. He is going to be forced to play a little bit more defensively. And top, Herb Gims are engaging onto that Jarvan, and now backing up. And he went back and picked up the Philly Stone and 3 pots, which will give him a lot more mana. And while right now Jarvan is going to back away. Shyvana King coming top now, just swinging around that tri-bush. And Malphite still is unwarded.
Oh, but then we have Udyr coming up bottom too, so maybe it's going to be a counter game.
And they're not going to be able to see each other either.
Oh,
there's a Shyvana, and Udyr's coming in right behind as well. And Herb taking a lot of damage, forced to ult away. And there's the ult. Oh. And now he doesn't have flash, so he is going to go down, and that will be the first blood for Jarvan. And now Udyr trying to trade off.
Yeah.
Maybe just got that on the Shyvana, but now he has to run away too. And there's the TP from Inner AFK taking him down pretty low, and Iron should. And yeah, a very nice play on both teams.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier at the loading screen, the thing about Malphite is, like, I think he should be saving his ult for when Jarvan ults, so he can easily escape it. And there's that delay on closing the walls what Jarvan has. So
yeah,
can give him like a good half second to run away too. But I think he did get exhausted by Shyvana, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
There's the pot shots was trying to go back, and then he knocked Shyvana into the and there's another ult from Mystery being able to pick off the Leona while Shyvana is right and Jarvan are down here for a gank.
It looks like almost it looks like the Yong Gims Team Purple was trying to maybe force an early dragon, maybe get a gank bottom and yeah, just get an early dragon, but it didn't actually go that well for them.
Yeah, because Malphite's all alone at top, he is going to be able to push that turret and maybe be able to take it down to half before, well, not half, but be able to do quite a bit of damage to it. Or yeah, he got about a quarter maybe, and now it's just going to back up and buy. Undermine is just going to stay in lane. CS-wise, Xerath actually is 9 ahead of TF right now, and in bot lane, 71-74, so pretty even there. And Iron going to come around long way for that gank, and there's a nice gold card, and there's a flash away, and he will get away because of that, because he did throw that ward there in the try. And now Jarvan and Shyvana are coming in bottom, or they're gonna do a double bush gank. Oh, a nice play by Herb Derpster, flashing away, baiting that ult from Jarvan, and then just getting out of that.
I think maybe that the flash was wasted there, actually. Well, I don't know. It might have been a pretty close call, but yeah, he does. He burns up.
Now without flash, he has to be very careful.
Yeah, he burns up.
And there's
flash.
the Oogie from behind, scaring him. Scaring Shyvana away. And there's the stun and going in, and Herb went for farm instead of trying to get a kill or even try anything.
It would have been nice to see some death there.
Yeah. So they did get the timer on that ward right there at exactly 11, pretty much exactly 11 minutes.
Yeah, but like
again, when you're coming from the gank, what Jarvan been able to do is
in mid. There's a pickup by Xerath. Very nice play.
Did he? Yeah. There's a blue buff on him now too. You're coming in for a third gank, staying here a really long, and they're just gonna. He did get close enough to the tower, and now they're just gonna back away, and Iron is gonna start to be able to start falling behind. Him just sitting there for the longest time. And Xerath actually is going to get a little bit of damage in onto mid tower, and Iron going in again. He has to stick around here for that because that Shyvana is. Yeah,
Shyvana knows that Malphite doesn't have his ult and he doesn't have flash, so she's looking to make something out of it. But they do have a ward in Rivers, so they can see like Udyr coming back and forth.
So Gold right now, CTX is ahead by. Oh no, it is dead even now in gold, and now Red just pulled ahead again.
But yeah, the thing I wanted to say about mid was like Xerath has so much kill potential once he turns 6, that if TF was even 80% health, he could probably, if he lands a stun, he can and all his ults and an ignite, he could 80 to 0 TF easily. Xerath is so strong, once he turns 6.
Yeah, that 3 hits on his ult, and that's such an amazing range he has. And mid AFK was actually going to come bottom for a gank, but they do have that ward, so they were just able to back away. And there is a ping onto Drag now, but they do have that warded, and they do not have our oracles yet. Yeah, and Esquire coming down for that while Malphite is at a mana, and and his TP is up, and his ult is also, and he's just gonna go for this turret. Now they do see this at that ward there, and he is backing up. He is gonna go back and try to get some mana before this team fight, but he has to. And that is just gonna be a free.
Yeah, it's gonna be a free bear.
Was that a steal from Blue? With that.
Actually, yeah, I think it might have been.
Yes.
Yo, I think it was, yeah.
And then Iron dying or getting caught in there. Same with pot shots. But Shyvana does go down.
Yeah, dies to
just barely in the last tick. Mystery getting away barely, while mid AFK is going to get caught, and Herb Derpster also could himself. So they traded. That was a steal. That was a very nice steal.
Yeah, it was a nice steal, but purple team actually came out on top because of the 3 kills. I think they closed the gold gap by a couple hundred gold.
Blue is ahead because of that.
Yeah, but blue is ahead still.
Yeah.
It was a pretty nice dragon steal, but if they could have backed out, that would have been even better.
Yeah, be able to back out, not take any deaths, and just secure your lead. So right now we have Graves pulling ahead of Corky in the farm, and mid it is 86 for Twisted Fate and 112 for Xerath, so he is pretty far ahead in there. And the Malphite barely over only 5 CS over the Jarvan, and now Malphite did just finish that heart of gold. And now he is going to get a lot more gold than Jarvan, because Jarvan only went Hex Drinker, 3 Dorans, Boots, and Vampiric Scepter, and 2 wards.
Yeah, Malphite is definitely going to pull out ahead in terms of gold versus Jarvan, even with the 1 kill and 3 assists. Malphite with the gold pretends is gonna eventually it's gonna come out on top. Oh, we have a TV by Jarvan. Oh, nothing of it though.
Yeah, now that Jarvan's all the way down there, Malphite should really be pushing this lane really hard to get that turret. If all three of them are going to try to get that, we're going to try something mid, but they're in a very safe position. Malphite, yeah, now he is going for that turret. He might be able to actually get the kill. Oh, he's deciding for the minions. He is doing a lot of damage to those minions, though, so we'll be able to take those out pretty quickly. So that tower is going to be safe, but it's going to take a lot of damage, and that Jarvan is now there, same with that Xerath with double buff. Yeah, as soon as TF gets a good amount of AP, he can just clear minion waves instantly, and so can Xerath. And there's the flash ult, but
he misses.
Nice timing on that ult. Also not getting hit up by the ult of Malphite.
Yeah, that was like a clutch flash. Made Malphite just miss his ult.
And now Jarvan coming down, going to run right into the Udyr. Oh, I did decide to stun that. Did decide to stun the ward instead.
Yeah, stun that ward.
So there is a lot of gold per fives. There's a lot of gold per fives on the blue. They have one on Udyr for the heart of gold, and another heart of gold on Alistair, another one on Malphite, and Malphite also has that Philly stone. And on blue side, there's just that Philly on the Leona.
Yeah, you're right. And that's probably the biggest reason for the two, or no, it's about 1k gold difference.
Herb Derps are taking quite a bit of damage. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh yeah, no biggie.
And there's blue. Oh, Shyvana does have that Oracles now. She will be able to clear out all these wards and get a good amount of gold out of it.
Yeah, the thing I noticed about a lot of the teams that are playing today, there's almost always an Oracles before 20 minutes, which is really it's a smart item choice, because just with the pre-maze, there's so many wards in every lane, and
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
It's just a great pickup that I noticed.
Actually, bottom pushing. Blue team actually is able to push out that bottom turret. 18 minutes, 18:30 in the game. While Jarvan looking like he'll be able to do quite a bit down to the turret, but then Malphite is there to clean it all up. While Jarvan hits mid. Xerath and Leona swinging around. There is a nice flash. He's going to get that stun though, and there's a lot of damage, and he does pick up the kill on TF.
Yeah, Xerath's ranged. That was a very nice second, because Xerath's ult has 3 charges, and the range on it is just amazing.
And that's a free turret. And Xerath right now is 4-0.
His turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And Dragon is up now, and they're going to be able to get that for free.
Yeah, it looks like they all kind of gathered around there right when they spawned. That was good timing by Yong Gims.
And no steal there that time. Graves actually did catch up with Corky and Farm, and Xerath's continuing to get really far ahead of that TF with 166 already.
Yeah, on top of that 4 kills too.
Yeah, exactly. The top tower push for blue side as well, so they are a turret ahead, but blue did lose that middle turret. And they're gonna try to do a push here. And the ult's going down, and Aryan getting very low, and he just go down to the last one, and Jarvan teleports in, and there's the ult from Malphite. Shyvana's getting really low, and there's the ult from Esquire onto the Mystery. Mystery is being chased away. Same with Mid AFK, but Leona putting herself in a very bad position, getting killed, and Graves almost dying himself. Just pick up that last kill. Shyvana almost dead as well.
Wow.
All of them are so low, and need to pick up that kill in Shyvana. There's 3 of them so low right now, and Mid AFK is out of mana. And he almost got that double buff from the Xerath. And that was very close team fight.
That was indeed, but
and that did just barely pull them ahead in the game.
I think, like I was saying, like it kind of comes down to like which team can peel better. You saw that Jarvan and Leona on TF pushing him back, and Xerath is just sitting there with his long range and just poking damage.
Yeah. And they do, at least they do pull themselves ahead again by picking up that tower. And so they are ahead in towers by 2. With bot just barely getting damaged, same with top. Xerath right now sitting with sitting just under 300 AP, very strong right now at this moment. And he is 6-0 now from that team fight. And he does have the most farm in the game. He is pretty big right now. The TF actually sitting ahead of and more AP with a bit less items. Sure, now he's going to be getting that red buff, and not too much happening right now. Jarvan will be able to pick up a little bit of CS here on top, and maybe going to be able to push those mini waves to get more damage on that turret top.
The gold is dead even right now. I think that's
some poke missing. Both APs going really squishy. But the Xerath can kind of get away with it more because he has so much more range.
That's kind of how like TF and Xerath work though, right? They're long range and they're kiting champions. Like TF can throw down a red card, throw his his wild cards, and then throw a yellow card and throw more wild cards. Xerath has just got that it's like 800 range or something, whatever. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. They do see the swing around from Iron, and they're going to be able to pick up that ward. Udyr does not want that to happen. He's going to stun them. And there's the ult from Graves getting really low, and there's the Xerath just AoEing down the whole team. He's taking so much damage. Mid AFK barely gets away, and other 3 of them did die, and Pots did not take any damage. And then Mid AFK
it almost looked like there was a lack of team communication there. Malphite just goes in by himself, and then a great Jarvan ult separates half the team. So
yeah, Jarvan and Xerath work so well together with that Cataclysm, and him. Xerath, they were all so clumped up. Xerath just ult, and they took so much damage from that, especially with the amount of AP he has. And they're going to get inhibitor because of that. Oh no, they won't. They
Team's turret has been destroyed.
should be back. No. Actually, they will get the inhibitor. And Iron taking a lot of damage again, but but Shyvana going down, and they did overstay the welcome. Jarvan gets out off the other side, and Potts flashes over to try to chase him. And there's the ult from Midray AFK trying to catch that TF. I mean, trying to TF ult is trying to get, and here's just turn on that Xerath and pick up the red buff. And they're going to be going for, they will be able to pick up a free dragon because of that, and be able to catch up.
Yeah, that was a good revenge. I don't know how to say that, but
yeah.
Normally, yeah, they should be going for dragon or Baron. I call it a revenge Baron. And yeah, that's what they're doing right now. They're pinging for it, but it might be a bit too late, actually.
They're a bit too low for that as well, I think. And or not, and they actually doing quite a bit of damage to be able to take this down pretty quickly. And Shyvana, 4 of them are coming up. They are up, and they will be able to. They might be able to kill this in time. Hopefully, go for a Shyvana steal or off over the wall steal. No steal. Yesterday we did see a nice Valkyrie over from a Corki, and then he did steal it. And then he flashed right out, and that really caught them up in the game yesterday.
Sorry, did Shyvana have smite up? Can you get? Bit too late.
Yeah,
right?
she did.
She did. Yeah, it would have been probably like a team move. Might have been just to like ult over and try and smite that dragon or smite that Baron. Sorry. They might have pushed mid, but it's a risk I probably would have taken.
Yeah, and she did just use that for the dragon.
But I guess they are kind of pulling out ahead. They maybe didn't want to take any risks, didn't want to make any small mistakes or anything like that.
Yeah, gold-wise they are ahead still, even with that 300 globally from the Baron. Especially that dragon pickup really caught them up, or put them ahead. So it looks like red team might be doing a push middle. Tries to try to be able to get that inhibitor, but they do realize that blue team does have the Baron buff, but the Malphite is top. If they Alright, ping's going down on that Alistair. And there's 3 of them here. And they're going to try to, I guess they're going to try to push gank. No, they're just going to ward and fall back and push mid. Nice Xerath Q hitting the 80 carry. Doing quite a bit of damage to Iron as well. Nice gold card, picking up quite a bit of damage on that Graves. So again, a lot of poke being going on, and they're going to try to be able to take this turret possibly, or they are just going to back out eventually. What do you have to say about the builds that these people are going?
When you look at Graves and Corki, they have the exact same items. Every single item's the exact same. But if you look at blue team, they have 2 Shurelya's and 2 Randuin's Omens, which it's gonna help a lot for those team fights, for initiating and for kiting, or even like what's the word, appealing or zoning and stuff. So I really like that, but you still have like Xerath who has a Rylai's now, and looks like TF's working on his Lichbane, but not quite there. So until he gets that, it's a big difference in terms of damage.
Again, a lot of Pokemon on Mystery is just below half, and Red Team actually is dropping. It has dropped pretty low themselves. All of them taking a lot more damage than Blue Team has, and they have almost been able to take out that tower. Alright, here they are going to try to poke. And Mystery's getting very low, and the Cataclysm instantly kills him, and a lot of AoE damage is going down. And Blue is clumped so hard right now, and there goes the double kill for Xerath, and Iron is taking a lot of damage as well. He will go down. There will be a quadra kill. Or not quadra kill, 3S, and there's a nice flash away from that stun, and he is going to try to come in. He just missed that, and he got greedy for that kill, and he got killed and shut down the spree for that, and Graves did that, so he got a lot of gold, and they will be able to push to inhibitor with only this alley alive.
Yeah, TF trying to be a hero there, trying to grab maybe at least one kill for the team, but ends up just dying himself, and
yeah.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
So there goes inhibitor. Blue will be forced to be on the defensive now.
That was a great smoke screen by Graves. Actually, I saw he caught like 2 or 3 people in that smoke screen, and they were just wandering around aimlessly for a good chunk.
Oh.
Just negated so much damage just by walking around in that smoke screen.
Yeah. What CTX needs to do in these team fights to really, or to try to win them, is that they need to spread out more. They've been clumping a lot, and they have been taking a lot of damage from these AoEs that Red has. Alright, so it looks like they're gonna try to push mid again. Baron should be up soon. Same with Dragon, and there's a Shirelias. They're just gonna quickly run and get down this turret.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
So now again, the gold advantage has went to the red team. And they're gonna Shirelias to the no dragon.
What, did they know there was no dragon? I'm not sure why they just did that.
Yeah, they must have thought dragon was up.
I think Baron should be respawning soon, eh?
Yeah, I think we'll be up really shortly.
I didn't quite get the timer on it, but it should be up pretty soon. You see Xerath picking up blue and TF picking up blue as well. Maybe looking to clear top.
No, they're not going to. And that turret is actually going to die.
That's a good chunk of money right there, though.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
All of them are just sitting around in the jungle. One of them, at least Elezra can went up there and got a lot of farm to save that tower.
And the purple team is just gonna pick up a free dragon right here. Uncontested.
Yeah, and while blue is going for the Baron.
Yeah, the Baron just spawned.
And then now the whole team is shifting over just to try to engage. And again, they're very clumped in this little area, which is very bad. And their Potts is taking a lot of damage, and they all are. And there's a gauge from Shyvana going in, taking out the Mystery, getting chased away from the fight. And Mystery is going to go down, and he is down. And the Graves almost dead. There's a shutdown on the Graves, and a lot of knockups. The Potts, Uyghur getting downed, Herb getting downed as well. And there's still 4 of them up, and it's just the Alistair left again. And this is going, and this is going to be the push to win. Yeah, especially all these super minions here in this, and that is game. That was a very close. That was a very close game for most of it. The gold advantage kept swinging up and down for both sides.
Yeah, it just wasn't enough for blue team because you saw both Malphite and Udyr on Graves, and there wasn't anybody on Xerath. So
yeah,
just like oh, he's gonna. Oh, I thought he was gonna pick up that kill.
Oh, that was sweet.
But yeah, Xerath left practically untouched. Maybe a couple poke damage by TF, maybe some by Corky, but not enough peeling on him.
So we are going to take a short break and get into the next game very shortly.